Hello, everyone. This is Steven, and today I bring you one of my favorite sandbox indie games, Minecraft. Those of you that don't know what a sandbox game is basically you are thrown into this world. You are given some type of supplies. There's always some type of rule that you have to follow in order to play the game. Minecraft is one of those games where you basically have the building blocks of life and you pretty much create your own world around you. With that being said, I'm first going to show you one of my favorite designs. A lot of designs are kind of stolen and adapted to in Minecraft, and today we're going to go over one of my favorite ones upon many that you see here. This is an auto cow farmer one. This is a auto chicken. Yes, there's animals in this game, and you have to feed yourself and make sure that your character's upkept and you can build weapons and everything like that. But today we are going to go over something called an
In
auto
order to
farmer.
get started with the auto farmer, you're actually going to need some materials going on. You are going to need a lot of, I would say about 16 sticky pistons, of course torches, because as you see it's nighttime in the background, and that will just help you see, and it actually helps your plants grow, and it's kind of like an artificial sunlight. Something called a redstone repeater, which you'll see what the use of that is for later on. Redstone, which is like your wiring for to activate something called a piston. Lever to turn on and off the pistons. Wood is just for aesthetics. There are trash blocks. Of course, dirt. You need to grow your vegetables. Water is a necessity in this, which you will also see later on in the tutorial. Ladder to climb up the auto farmer, a fences for aesthetics, and the slab is actually a necessity, so you don't have to jump from what's called I guess like a acre in this game, one plaque to another. Okay, so we are going to get started. We're gonna not worry about all the redstone and lever and ladder and everything else yet. Right now we're just going to build the basics, and I will show you how each layer is individually set up. Alright, so you're gonna get your dirt, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna pretty much go about we're gonna go 9 spaces down for the bottom, and every layer above this is gonna be 8. So it's gonna be a 9 by 2 box of dirt. You're gonna skip a block for your water, and you're gonna make another 2 by 9 block again. Okay, so after you have your first layer, you're going to get your wood planks out. And what you're going to do is you're going to skip the front block of these two dirt piles here. And you're going to place one by, I guess, 5 wood layer in front of the block, like so. Next, you're going to go all the way behind it, and this time you're not going to skip a block, but you are going to pretty much fill around this dirt plank. Now that you have your 2 dirt blocks filled in, you're going to get your water, and you are going to place it in that space that I told you to before, and you are actually going to fill this time the hole in between the dirt piles with a piece of wood like so. Next, you are going to build 3 blocks up on this wall here, and we're going to call this your retaining wall for now. Next, you are going to take your wooden slab and you're going to hold down shift and you're going to place the slabs above the water. And what this ensures is when it comes time to planting, you actually don't have to jump over the hole of water, and you can just simply just walk over from one plaque to another. Second layer above the first layer of your 9 by 2 blocks. Like I said in the beginning, that every layer above this is now going to be 8. There's a rhyme and reason for it. First, you're going to take a trash block and you're going to build one out, and you're going to get rid of the 2 dirt blocks before it, and you're going to make sure that a space is in between your retaining wall and this dirt pile, which again is like so, one above the retaining wall, and you are going to do a 2 by 8 on each side. Okay, now that you have your 2 by 8 dirt block up, for our second floor, you're going to put two wooden planks in front of it, and you're going to go back down to the first floor, and on the top of your retaining wall, you're going to get your wooden slabs out, and you're going to place all your wooden slabs up until you get to actually one before the end here, and take your regular wooden slab and place it in between
Once
the
you
dirt
come back
pile
up
like
to your
so.
second floor, you're going to get your regular wood slab out again, and you're going to place a block like so, and you're going to fill it in with water again. Uh, like you did on the first floor. The water on this level is to make sure that these two plaques grow. As you see, it's raining, so the crops actually don't need help at the moment, but once the rain stops, you're going to depend on this water to saturate within the dirt and help your crops grow, so you can have an
Once you
auto
have the
farmer.
water filled in and all your wooden slabs placed as I'm showing you right now, you are again going to outline the outside edge of these dirt plaques right here, and to make sure that none of your crops will get lost. Make sure you have those two wooden slabs placed like so. That is very important for this design to work. Uh, I am going to show you two levels. You can build this as tall as you want. That's the great thing about this design. And next we are going to go over the redstone
You're going
counterparts.
to get your sticky pistons out, and you are going to place it at the uh, end of this wood design here. So you're going to take a trash block and you're going to place one um, underneath, right beside the end of your farm plaque up here. You're going to take your sticky pistons and you're going to line it up with your dirt piles, and you're going to place it on the end here.
So
Facing
right
up.
next to your sticky pistons, again, you're going to take a trash block, which is a wooden plank for me, and you're going to place one more layer of wood. This gives room for your redstone repeaters to be set, and generally you want to have these on what they're called clicks. They just adjust they're like a timer. You want to have these all on 0 clicks for the pistons to activate properly. You're going to place any block you want. Again, I'm using wood, and place it on top of the sticky pistons. Next, you're going to get another layer of wood, and you're going to place like so, and this is for your redstone line, and this makes sure that all the redstone repeaters will activate, um, and you're going to get your lever, and you can place this pretty much wherever you want. Just make sure you have your redstone, and you can design this, wrap this around anywhere you want, but for now I am going to place it right there. As you see, when you activate the lever, it activates the redstone, which sends a signal out to all these redstone repeaters, pushing all these pistons up. Next, you're going to want to leave this off. Actually, you could leave it on. It doesn't really matter, whatever you want. You're going to actually take your trash blocks, and you're going to make sure that this electrical redstone, whatever you want to call it, is pretty much protected. So you're going to build one layer above it, like so. Oh, you want to turn that to 0 clicks, and make sure this is all nice and filled. And then you're going to build sort of like another retaining wall, but except this time it's going to be much shorter. And you're going to make sure that it's all really filled. You don't want to put another block on top of these because that's where your pistons are. And you are going to go to the center here, place your wood block up like this. Whoops. And there you go. The idea is once you activate this, again, you can wrap this lever anywhere you want. I just decided to put it right there. And what it does is creates a nice, well, I guess 1 by 6 area for you. And what you're going to do next is you're going to get a water bucket, and you're going to fill this all
Before
in
we
with water. Pretty much turn off this device and let the water flow. You're going to make sure that every crack is filled so water can't really push anywhere else throughout the floors.
So we're going to fill in like so. You can take whatever aesthetic block you please. I choose fence because fence looks pretty cool with this design. And once you fill in all your cracks, um, you can turn this design off and watch the water flow all the way straight down the
Now,
auto
as you
farmer here.
see, I have filled in every crack. Now, the most important part for this is to make sure your pistons are completely covered even when they are extended all the way up. So we're going to want to fill those in. And as you see, I have my fences and I have every possible way that the water could flow only in these two channels of land here. As you see, as we turn the design off, the water will continuously flow out from the source all the way straight down. And again, this design is if you only have one piece of claimed land for those multiplayer servers out there, you can make this as high as you want. Sky's the limit, and you can plant your crops, which I will show you next how
All
the
right,
crop
when
system
planting
works.
crops, you're gonna want to have a hoe. I just happen to have a diamond hoe on me. It doesn't really matter what type of hoe you are, and you're gonna go over to the dirt blocks and you're going to pretty much till the land. I'm going to do the same thing on the first level as you would on the second level. I happen to have a potato which you can just plant straight into the ground. As you see, the dirt is changing. That means that part is saturated with water. It doesn't really matter if the dirt is ready, if it's dry like this or not. All of the land, as you see here, will be saturated with water. You don't have to worry about it, and you're going to want to plant like so. Now, generally you have to wait, and over time, of course, the plants grow. But if you have bones or what's called bone meal, you can actually plant it above, and as you see, the crops just come to life like so. And that's just a little hidden
Your
cheat
crops
within
are
the game.
now grown and you're ready to put this auto farmer back to work. However, there is one minor detail that we need to go over. In this design, since I'm all out in the open, it doesn't really matter. However, if for those cave dwellers and love to build things underground, you're going to make sure you just want enough light. I would just say you can skip pretty much every other fence and just make sure that the light is reaching all of the plants here in case you don't have the sun. I know a lot of people like to hide underground, hence the name Minecraft, and just resource your materials such as coal and such. And you're going to make sure that this is pretty much well lit
You
for
are
your
ready to
crops to grow.
start, and you're going to turn off your pistons. And as the water I showed you before, it knocks down every crop and pushes everything down to the bottom. As you see, I have 13 potatoes. Everything's coming down. It will take a little bit for everything to come all the way down to these two open spots there, of the design. Sometimes it will get caught on the fence, which is simple. Once you turn this off, everything will be at a standstill once the water source is completely coming around. As you see, it's coming down now, and you just simply just go up to the material, just walk up to it, and you are good for the harvest here. And this again, this design is very simple. You can make this as tall as you want. The main aspect of here is just the pistons, the redstone. All right, I hope
Setup
you
here.
enjoyed this material, and I know there's many other uh, types of auto farmer here. This is just one that works for me, and I hope you design something better that works for you. All right, happy Minecrafting, everyone.